Morning, morning. It's spag time. We're going to be doing grammar today with prepositions for time and cause, and we spotted these last week in our lesson on Friday, and we're going to be using prepositions today. So if you think of prepositions, we had ones for time, place, and now we're dealing with causal ones as well. So when something happens because of something else, so they're not not nouns, so not things, so they can be places and they can relate to time. So have a look at these and see which ones you think would be prepositions. You can write them down if you want to, or you can just have a look at the screen and see if you can pick them out and get them right. So you can pause the video now and then get ready for the answers. Okay, so I'm ready to put them up. So after, around, in, behind, and after is a time one, around is a positional one, and in is a positional one, behind is a positional one, upon is a positional one, so they're places, and then due to is the cause. When something happens due to something else, there's the cause one, okay? So we're now using them with phrases, and you'll get a noun at the end that it relates to, and it needs to be quite close to that particular thing, to that noun, so it needs to be next to it. Okay, so that's really useful later on when it comes to explaining some of your work, which you're going to be doing today. So there's some prepositional phrases. So it's the bit that it's the part of a sentence that links to the preposition. Okay, so we've got the postman, we've got behind my house, without her, a dangerous cliff, that church, and among the crowd. Now, which one of those are going to be the prepositional phrases? So this one, well, actually you can pause the video and then we'll go through. Okay, so this here, we've got the postman, and that's a person, but it's nothing actually happening to him. It's just that statement, it's just that noun, okay, with the determinative just saying the postman. So we've got here a dangerous cliff, and again we've got an adjective and a noun, so that's describing the cliff. Okay, no position, nothing sort of happening, no, one thing being behind another, no reference to time, so that's not one. We've got behind my house, well, that's definitely describing a position of something, which is, at the back of your house. Okay, without her. Okay, so this one is the cause of it. This is a causal one. Without her, we've got her, but actually this is relating to the cause of her, what's happening without her. That church, that is just nothing to do with prepositional phrase. We've got a noun and it's not related to the position or the time. And then we've got among the crowd, and that's definitely, if you're in amongst it, then that's the position of you. Okay, so we've got behind my house, without her, and among the crowd being the ones that are prepositional. Okay, this one uses a prepositional phrase. It said this sentence uses a prepositional phrase. So does it? So that's the first one. Is that true or false? So this sentence is, everyone has been invited, including me. Okay, everyone has been invited, including me. So you can pause the video, have a think about that one. And it is true, because the including me part is a prepositional phrase. Okay, so this is one where it's including you, so it's a causal thing. If you weren't included, you wouldn't be there. Okay, so it's a causal preposition. So we've got the baby bird hopped off the long branch. Which part of this? There's definitely a positional phrase here. So, and it is a the position, the place. So have a think about that. Which is the phrase? So you need the preposition plus what that is, the thing that it's related to. Okay. So we've got off the long branch. So the preposition is off because that's the place of it, and that relates to the long branch. The baby bird, although that's another thing, okay, the off of it doesn't relate to the bird. If the long branch was off the baby bird, then it would be the other way round. So the prepositional phrase has got to be nearest to the phrase includes the thing that it directly relates to. Okay. So you're going to complete the sentence here using that one of the phrases from the word bank. And so this says following the path, this says around the old castle, and this says since my birthday. They all use, these phrases here all use prepositional phrases, but which one would be the right one? Okay, which one would work? So you can pause it now and have a look. And there we go, it's around the old castle, because the other ones don't work with this opening three words, okay, this opening phrase. So you've got we all looked following the path, we all looked since my birthday, they just don't make sense, we all looked around the old castle. Okay, and write a sentence using the prepositional phrase below. So you've got to put this into a sentence. You need to make another little phrase and put it in. There's a lot of lines here. If you want to have one or two goes at this for a little practice, that would be great as well. So you can pause the video now and then get ready to think about what or write down. You can write them in and get that done. Okay. Let's have a little practice. And this would be a nice one actually. It says it's lots of different answers that you could have for this. It could be the dog. I was thinking the dog chased the cat around the garden, but this one particular here, it says the dog chased me around the garden. Excuse me. It says lots of different. Excuse me. There's lots of different options for this. Oh, sorry. So you're going to choose a preposition below and write it in a sentence. Pause the video and try not to cough. Oh dear. So there's lots of options for this. One is you cannot go on a trip without a packed lunch. Shall we have a walk among the flowers? Look at that ship beyond the bay. Okay. We walked across a rickety bridge. Okay, so you've got lots of different options in there. And again, if you've got space for a few extra in your work and you want to practice some, you can do that too. So Mr. Cheng, excuse me, asks class 3 to share a sentence using some a prepositional phrase. And Bella says, we go to near the church, my school. Is this correct? Okay, so does that sound right? We go near the church, my school. Okay, so it doesn't sound right, so I don't think it's correct, and I'm sure that you feel the same, so we're going to think about explaining it. So here we've got Bella is incorrect because she put the preposition near in front of the wrong object. So instead of putting it near my school, so we go to church near my school, she's put the two objects by the side of each other and the preposition before the wrong one. So she should have written we go to church near my school. Okay, so it has to be in the right order. And you have to have the preposition near the phrase that it belongs to. Okay, so that's it for your spelling excuse me, spelling and grammar lesson today. I'm sorry you've had to sit and listen to Mrs. Ludlow coughing so much. It's one of those things. So you've got your little sheet to do today, and that's fantastic if you get all those done. Next week I'm not going to do a spelling and grammar lesson for next week. I thought we'll go and have a nice change, and we'll have another book. And I've ordered a book to do. Okay, so it hadn't arrived in time for this week, which is a shame. But it's on its way. It was either due. I think it's actually due to arrive a day late, so I couldn't film it in time. But I'll make it up, and I'll we might do another one, and even another one. Okay, so I know that people really liked having the little story read to them last time, and it was nice to do that. So we'll have a change next week. Okay, and I hope that goes well today, and happy Friday and have a lovely weekend. All right, take care now.